Hello, class. Mr. Stone here. This is really continuation of a lesson I did the other day. It's on proportionalities. Okay. I want to say on the last three problems, they were word problems, and I kind of did like a common sense. Hey, how can I quickly finish this exam and get the right answer? So but the teacher might say, hey, I'd like an equation for that. Okay, so this lesson is actually to show you how to make an equation of that. If you look below, I put on some equations, but in reality, if you look at it, the first equation, k equals y over x, okay? The y, as we learned, is your dependent variable. The x is your independent variable, okay? That's what you start with is your x, and what do you multiply by to get your y, your dependent variable, okay? So if you just learn the first formula, k equals y over x, you can really change that around. As you see, to get the second formula, you really just multiply both sides by x, so you'd have xk equals y, and then you divide by k to get x equals y over k. So you're kind of just moving all these variables around, utilizing things you had already learned before. So, but if you just learn the first one, you're going to be 99% there. Okay, so let's go on to the word problems we got below. Okay, it's Cooper's bird feeder holds 9/10 of a cup of bird seed. Cooper is filling the bird feeder with a scoop that holds 1/3 of a cup. How many scoops will he need? Okay, so if we use this formula, we're looking for k. How many scoops does he need? So we write the k down. Let's get this pen going. Pen to this, pen to this. Fine tip. Okay, so we get k equals, okay, the dependent variable is 9/10. Okay, 9/10 over 3/10. 3/10. And now if you remember how to divide fractions, the way you divide fractions, that equals 9/10, and you flip the other one. So you get 10 over 3. You flip it and you multiply. That's the way you divide fractions that we had learned before. So let's see how we do this. So maybe we cross these two out, the 10s. Okay, this goes in, 3 goes into 9 3 times. So k equals 3. And that's your answer. Just like below. 3 was your answer. But you see how we did it with the formula? You just got to remember some basic steps. You got to know how to divide fractions. You just flip it. I got another tape on that you can watch. And what I'll do is I'll try to bring it to the top of my list so you can see that someday if you want to look more on how to divide fractions. But that's all there is. You just flip it and you multiply. And you cross multiply, so you can cross out the 10s, cross out the 10s, cross the 3, and the 3 goes into 9 3 times, and your answer is 3. Okay? But always on these types of problems, use the common sense work, and you know your answer is going to be 3. So what you're looking for a math formula that you're going to come up with an answer for 3. Okay? So you can always go back to common sense first, and then go from there. Okay? Let's do the next one. Okay? Sophie makes handmade pizza dough. Okay? The recipe calls for 2 cups for every 1/3 cup of water. Okay? So now what we have is the y variable and the x variable we're going to solve. So let's go like this. So we'll set up a formula. K equals y over x. Okay? The y is going to be the 2 cups. So it's k equals 2 cups over the 1/3. Remember how I told you how to divide? So you got k equals 2 times, you flip it, so you get 3 over 1. K equals 6. And that's your answer. That's your formula, and that's your answer. Here's your formula. Okay, so you got them all. Just like that. So the teacher's going to look, she's going to know, hey, that's how you solved it. But you see how we already solved it yesterday? By just using the common sense thing. So I knew I was looking for an answer 6. I knew 6 was going to be my answer. So I worked a formula that the formula comes out with 6 also. So I know I'm correct. Okay? Let's go down to the next one. Okay? The next one's a little tougher. Okay? It's going to require a little more thought. I'll tell you why. You ready? Because they gave you 2 different things. They gave you minutes and they gave you hours. Okay? So you could break this into minutes and hours. But also I thought 20 minutes. In turn, 20 minutes, right, is actually 1/3 of an hour. Okay? So let's go into, I could do that, it's 1/6 of 2 hours, or I could just bring it back to the hour and then multiply by 2 at the end. And that's what I'm going to choose to do, okay? So let's see. We'll break the formula down. K equals Y over X, okay? So we got K equals 300. That's what he burns for calories, okay? Over, what? It's 1/3 of an hour. So 1/3. So K equals, you flip it, so you get 300 times 3 over 1. Remember we flipped that, okay? K equals 900. But don't forget, we're only for 1 hour, okay? So it's going to be K times 2. Times 2. 1,800. That's how many calories it's going to burn. Okay, what we get before? Hey, that's what we got before. 1,800. So see how we get the formula to work for that? Okay, but like I said, we kind of used that shortcut in the beginning. I used a more common sense thing yesterday to say, hey, this is where we're at, but it gave you your 1,800. So then what you have to do is come up with the formula. Your K equals Y over X. If you're not sure what's the dependent variable, what's the independent variable, just work the formula so it works out to, hey, your common sense area was 1,800, okay? And you're going to be correct. And that's all there was to it, okay? Remember what I always say, is just step back from a problem and say, hey, how can I solve this, okay? And you still remember, like I started in the beginning, on this K equals Y over X, I'm just going to break this down to just show you, okay? So they gave the 3 formulas, they showed you that, but in reality, hey, you want to get the X by itself? Hey, we multiply both sides by X, so we get X, K equals Y over X times X. These 2 X's will cross out, so we get XK equals Y. That's one of the formulas, remember? But now, hey, we want to get the X by itself, so let's just divide both sides by K. So this is one of the formulas they gave you, okay? That's the second formula they gave you. Now to get the third formula, okay? We divide both sides by X. So divide this side by X and divide this side by X. These 2 X's cross out. We got K equals Y over X. Just like what we started with. So we just stop moving the letters around like you're used to moving, how you move the numbers around. You cross out what you do to one side, you do to the other side, and you just X them out, and you'll find out, hey, I can solve these problems, okay? And again, like I said, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll help my YouTube ratings. And remember what I always say is math can be fun. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.